Alright, welcome back to another one. This is Swift Pours, and we're going to hit something that I know a few people have already hit on, but I feel like it needs to be expressed on how freaking good this bottle is. We're going to go over the Maker's Star Hill Farms distillery release only. I keep thinking that it's distillery release only, but lately I've seen it on like a couple of drops around the United States, so I'm not sure. I think it was originally supposed to be distillery only. Comment down below if I'm wrong on that. Definitely could be, but I was actually in Kentucky and was able to grab one of these bad boys. It was $106 after tax. Secondary lately has been going down. I think it was like the peak of it was like $300. Now, I'd say about 2 weeks ago to now, you could see it anywhere from like the 170 to 200 range. So when this bottle runs out, I completely could understand why it costs that much, and we'll go over that right now because you guys need to hear about this bad boy. So, without further ado, let's dive on into the nose of the Star Hill Farms. It is 114 proof. I'm ready to freaking do this. It smells a little like a red fruit, like a raspberry, strawberry, maybe a little bit of an apple skin. You get kind of like a wet oak kind of smell. That Maker's kind of signature smell you kind of get a little bit of. I mean, it's very, very faint. It smells more sweet, oaky, almost wet, red fruits. I really enjoyed this nose. With it being this sweet too, I forgot to mention, this is a wheat whiskey. So the mash bill on this is a 51% soft red winter wheat, 27% malted soft red winter wheat, and the 22% malted barley. So it is going to come in a little sweeter and more fruity because of the high wheat content of this whiskey. So that's why the nose is so fruity to me in the red fruit kind of sense. Let's hit the taste. My God. It's like a smooth oak, a dark bitter chocolate, but I do get a malty taste in there, and a mix of all of this. I am getting like a little hint of like plum, not strawberry, but I am getting kind of that red apple skin, like a candy apple skin, and then a little bit of raspberry actually, and then it kind of goes into this kind of like dark bitter chocolate note, like I'm saying, and then it kind of finishes off with that wet oak kind of taste. I like it a lot. It's just, wow. And it doesn't sip like 114 proof. I think it's 114.7. Yeah, 114.7. It's really, really good. Let's hit the finish. That's insane. Yeah, up front, you get kind of the oakiness, but at the same time you're getting oakiness, it's a super smooth, like, ethanol slow hit, and then you're getting that kind of wet oakiness, the bitter chocolate, then I'm getting a little bit of raspberry, but I'm also getting, like, that sensation of when you have, like, a PX Oloroso, where you get that kind of weird dry sensation on the side of your tongue. You get that for a second, and then it segues into those, like, fruity notes. And then a little bit like a pepper vibe, but that's probably the ethanol and the overall characteristics of this bourbon. It's very oily, coats your mouth really well, and this is a phenomenal wheated whiskey. The finish lasts for close to 15 seconds. I mean, me talking about it still, I can still taste it. It's just sensational. Man. Yeah. If you don't like Makers, that's the other thing too. I was going to go over is if you don't like Makers, please give this a chance. If you ever get a chance to have a pour of this, please do it. The only Makers funk I get is about the very mid palate of you tasting it. You get that kind of wet basement vibe that Makers kind of puts off for a lot of people, and like Cellar Age has for other people. That's literally it on tasting Makers for me. If you were to tell me that this wasn't a Makers product, I'd believe you. It's just very off profile for what they've done. And this is grain to glass from Makers. So everything from the grain all the way to the whiskey in my cup right now was done at Maker's Mark. So super, super unique. It's not wax dipped like your normal Maker's Mark is. It's in its new bottle. The cork itself is really impressive. It's like it is a hard, like, you can hear it, like it's like a marble almost. Really, really happy about the way this bottle turned out. I'm big, big, big fan. And honest to God, for me, this is probably top 4, top 5 bourbons, whiskeys of the year. This is a wheat whiskey. I didn't mean to do that. This is a wheat whiskey. So this is probably the top 5 pours of this year. It's got to make the cut for sure. I absolutely love this pour. Yeah. Appreciate you guys tuning along. As per next time, cheers.